nigga, that's that shit I don't like. Nah. A snitch, nigga, that's that shit I don't like. Nah. A bitch, nigga, that's that shit.
Alright guys, so now we are finally here. I've been waiting to do this fucking review because I love these movies to death. And I've been busy with the Child's Play and Scream reviews. So now that we got those out the way, we can go ahead and finally talk about It Chapter 1 and It Chapter 2. Both good ass movies, and like I like these movies beyond fucking belief. So it's really an honor that I get to talk about them just because I love these movies to death. Like genuinely I love them. So yeah guys, I hope y'all enjoy this review. I don't have a lot to say here in this intro just because I'm ready to dive in, and yeah guys, let's go ahead and do it. Alright, so let's jump straight into it because finally, now that I'm finishing the It movies after starting 3 big ass franchises and not like waiting to like work on one by one instead of jumping into all 3 at once. So we can finally finish It. So I'm pretty happy about this. So we're gonna go ahead and talk about the 27 It movie and just jump straight into it. So this movie has a lot of fucking like memories for me because it's always like that movie's always resonated with me just because it's a good ass movie in general, and I thoroughly fuck with that movie a lot. I think Pennywise is pretty fucking creepy. I see a lot of old heads saying that fucking Tim Curry's Pennywise is scarier, and I mean maybe in the time it was. But I genuinely think Bill Skarsgård plays Pennywise so fucking well in this film. And I think overall, I want to say it's a better adaptation of the book, honestly. I think it's more violent, and it's genuinely like there's moments where I jumped a lot while watching it for the very first time when I was 8 or 9, I think. And it's a pretty damn good movie, I can't lie. Like, for everything from the acting from the Losers Club to the kills. I mean, there's not a lot of kills in this movie, but like Georgie's arm getting bit off and like them showing it was one of the most unexpected things I think I've ever seen in a horror movie whenever I first watched it. And it's just, I fuck with this movie a lot, bro. I can't lie. Like, it's a good movie. And like, I don't even know. Like, there's a lot I fuck with about this film. So I guess I'm just going to try to go a little bit more thorough with this and explain it. For one, I do think they portray the dead lights and the concept of You'll Float Too pretty damn well, I can't lie. Because I believe this is a movie invention with the like the kids floating and shit. But it's a pretty cool concept. The fact that fucking Pennywise has this lair in the sewers where it's just a bunch of floating dead kids. It's a pretty cool concept. I think fucking Patrick Hostetter, I think that's his name, like the bully dude. He's pretty fucking well written. He's like a genuine psychopath, and they kind of play off of that with Pennywise like telling him to do shit like whenever he kills his dad. That was unexpected as fuck, and I cannot lie. It's, like, I don't know, there's a lot good with this movie. I think there's a lot of ominous shit. I think Pennywise is genuinely creepy. I think there's a genuine, fear factor in this film for the Losers Club, because, like, this shit is scary. Like, they all get picked on already because, I mean, at the time, bullies were a lot more violent, and so on top of the fear of that, we have a fucking evil interdimensional sewer clown that feeds off of your fears. And I think the final fight scene where they're fighting him in the sewer, like, and they're like just not scared of him, I think that's a pretty badass scene because Pennywise feeds straight off of fear. Like, it makes, like, I believe it says it in the book, and it might say it in Welcome to Derry as well. But it gives like the meat of the kid. That sounds really bad. Never mind. The flesh of the kids more taste. And so it's pretty, I don't know, it's just a cool ass movie. Like, I don't know, there's so much good with this movie. I don't think I have anything negative about it. Like, some of the CGI in the film is all like not amazing, but like other than that, like the film itself is a pretty damn like good movie. I don't know if I'd say it's perfect,
because there's not a lot of perfect movies out there in my opinion, but it's pretty damn near close. I can't lie. Now I don't know if I could say the same about It Chapter 2, but we'll go ahead and just jump into that. So It Chapter 2, like I don't know, there's a lot of scenes that I feel like drag on, but like other than that, I don't think it's a bad movie. I think this film, in my opinion, is a better portrayal of the loser club grown up dealing with Pennywise than the 1990s miniseries. And that might be a crazy ass hot take. I don't really care though. I think the casting is overall fucking solid. Bill Hader as Richie is one of my favorite castings of a young character grown up. Like, Bill Hader is one of the funniest motherfuckers I think I've ever seen on screen. And I think Pennywise is also pretty scary in this movie. I mean, he doesn't really hold back. I mean, this movie definitely has a higher body count, obviously, but it's, like, I feel like it's more gruesome in my opinion. Like, there's some fucked up scenes in the first one, but this movie's pretty gory. I mean, like, all the, like, new It shit, like, in the same, like, in the Andy Muschietti, like, universe, like, It Chapter 1, It Chapter 2, Welcome to Derry, all the kills are considerably gory, and that's what I like from a Stephen King adaptation, is that it's more violent, because Stephen King's books are pretty fucked up books. They're great pieces of writing, but they're fucked up. And that's what I thoroughly enjoy about this film right here, because they don't hold back on any punches. They show kids getting eaten. They show a guy falling off a bridge and then getting his fucking heart literally chewed out by Pennywise. And, like, the final battle is so fucking emotional whenever Eddie is, like, dying and shit. And then they go to celebrate after by jumping into, like, that like, lake or whatever. And, like, it's emotional, bro. Eddie dying, it's pretty fucking sad. And then we also find out that Richie possibly had feelings for him as more than a friend, which also gets hinted throughout the whole film because Pennywise is talking about Richie's dirty little secret. So Bill being played by James McAvoy is also another good-ass choice, because I love James McAvoy and, like, everything he's in. He was fucking fantastic in Split. Split is a movie that, okay, off topic for a second, but Split is a movie I'm so excited to cover at some point. Like, that's a good-ass movie right there. But, there's just a lot that's going for this movie, and I think they low-key nailed it. Like, this movie made a shit ton of money, and I think it's scary. I think it's emotional. Like, I think all the characters are well written. I like to see that, like, I think Mike Hamlin's, like, character arc is also very well developed, because he stayed in Derry, being, like, the only one that, like, really remembered all this shit, because everybody else had it suppressed. And it kind of, like, I don't know, it's just an interesting character arc for him, because everybody else moved away while he stayed in Derry, kind of, like, just preparing for this shit. And I think that's pretty cool, I can't lie. Like, I'm trying to think of some other good points here. I like that they give Bill a lot of fleshing out as a character, because another kid's almost gonna get kidnapped by Pennywise, and it brings him back to, like, whenever Georgie died, and he's guilty for it because he didn't go out with Georgie knowing something could happen to Georgie, and, obviously it did, which obviously still fucks with Bill till this day. And I think it's just really, really interesting. Like, this movie is, bro, It Chapter 1 and It Chapter 2 are just genuinely great films in general. Like, outside of them being in the horror genre, they're amazing movies for the horror genre. But outside of them, they're still fucking good movies. Like, I don't even know how to, like, explain it. But I don't have a whole lot more to say, and I'm ready to kind of just get to the outro. Peace, y'all.
Alright guys, I hope y'all enjoyed that review. Please interact with this video, like, subscribe, comment, do everything. It's a real pleasure to get to talk about these movies, because these movies are fucking peak as shit. I'm beyond excited to talk about Welcome to Derry. That's going to be a good-ass review. That's going to be a little bit, because I'm probably going to cover that, the Chucky TV series, and Scream, the MTV series, around the same time. So it's going to be a little bit, but yeah, those reviews will definitely be coming out. Yeah, guys, please like, subscribe, because tomorrow we are covering another big-ass franchise. I don't have to fucking do one big-ass review with this. I can kind of just go one by one with these because I'm not getting myself into a situation where I start multiple franchises at once, which, I mean, yes, I'm covering Leprechaun soon, but going back and forth between Leprechaun and Friday the 13th should be pretty chill. So, yeah, guys, I mean, since obviously Friday is Friday the 13th, I do want to talk about these movies. So y'all are gonna get the original Friday the 13th from 1980. Like, y'all are gonna get that review. Very big piece of horror. Everybody associates Jason when they think of Friday the 13th, but we get to talk about like the roots of it with Pamela. So that'll be pretty damn interesting. So yes, we will also be covering all 12 mainline movies, including Freddy vs. Jason and the remake. We will also be talking about all 3 Never Hike Alone short films and Sweet Revenge, because that's a tie-in to the universe. And I might throw some other short films in there as well. So, yeah, guys, stay tuned and get ready for that, and peace.